Hi there, on this screencast, I'm going to try to get a sprite animated. Now, in this screencast, I'm doing a side-scrolling game similar to Flappy Bird, and I need to get my bird flapping. So right now, I've added him to the world, but there's no code for him. So to do this, I'm going to need to make what's called an array of images. So an array of images is going to be a list of images that are the flapping in each file, or each item in the array is going to be an actual image that I'm going to use in the animation sequences. So I'm going to say bird images, and I'm going to make all of these public variables. So the next one, let's see, I'm going to make int. I'm going to make an animation speed variable, and I'm also going to make animation count 1 and animation count 2. Now those three variables are going to control how quickly the act method is, switching through the images. All right, so I need to make a constructor for my bird. And the constructor gets initialized when a bird is created. So I'm going to load all of the images and give the bird his, basically his initial images and also the animation speed and animation count variable. And I'm also going to scale the images at the same time. So I'm going to say greenfoot image, let's see, oh no, I'm sorry, bird images equals new greenfoot image, and there's only 3 in my animation sequence. Yours may have as many as 10, 12, 13, it just depends how many there are. And now I'm going to use a for loop to load the images. So, and you can do this as well with your sprites. See me if you have any questions about it. So I have 3 items in my array, and they're in position 0, 1, and 2. So I'm writing a for loop that's going to add the images. So I'm going to say bird images I equals, let's see, new greenfoot image, and I'm going to do the file name. And my files are named bird something number and then .png. So I'm going to concatenate the index of the for loop to the word bird and then .png on the end. All right, and now I want to basically scale the image before I, you know what? Let me scale the image first and then assign it to the array. So I'm going to say, let's see, greenfoot image, I'll just call it B equals new greenfoot image, and it's going to be that, okay, and now I'm going to scale the image. So I say b.scale, and I'm going to make him 75 pixels wide and 50 pixels tall. And now I say bird images I equals B. All right, and now I'm going to give the animation count variables their initial values. So I'm going to say animation speed equals 10, and oops, not animation count, animation speed, and animation count 1 equals 0, and animation count 2 equals 0. And let's see, did I misspell it up here? Animation, oh yeah, I skipped the T. Okay, so now I'm ready. I loaded all my images into my array of images, which I'm going to cycle through every time the act method executes. So now down in the act method, every time it executes, I'm going to say animation count 1 plus plus, and then animation count. I say if animation count 1 equals animation speed, then I set animation count 1 back to 0. So this is going to cause animation count 1 to cycle between 0 and 10 every time each time the method executes. It's going to go up by 1, and then when it finally gets up to 10, it's going to reset itself back to 0. Then on every 10th time, I say animation count 2 plus plus, and then I do the same thing. Say if animation count 2 is equal to 3, okay, because I only have images in position 0, 1, and 2, so I immediately set it back to being 0, and now I'm going to set the image of my bird. So I say set image, and then I say let's see, bird images animation count 2, and then I think that's it. And this needs to go there, and then I think I'm set. So let me compile it, and can't type that fast. Okay. So basically what's happening is animation count 1 is going up by 1 each time. Because it's going up by 1, every so often it increases the other variable, animation count 2, by 1. Now animation count 2 is the one that's going to select from an image in the array of images. So the images are in position 0, 1, and 2. And since animation count 2 is cycling between 0, 1, and 2, it's going to, when the game is running, it's just going to constantly be cycling through the images for the bird. All right, so let's see if this will work. I'm hoping it will. So I'm going to go to, I'm going to do run, and sure enough, my bird is flapping. All right, I'm hoping the audio wasn't too bad on this because I couldn't use my headset and I'm having to use the microphone that's in my tablet. Hopefully that won't be a problem. All right,